That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
1 minute. Someone's keying their microphone.
$6 million
Okay,
man.
That's it, man.
Okay, you're cutting out.
Get it last time.
Let's get off the test frequency. Let's put it at 30 seconds, nice and round.
You have a good memory, Dork.
008.
Welcome to Fantasy Football with the Dork and the Dude. This is our Super Bowl extravaganza, Dork.
We're going to knock it out of the park here. We're going to let you know
Yeah, we are. We
who's
got
going to
some.
win the Super Bowl. Spoiler alert.
And we've got some bets and some props, and
Yeah.
Dork's got some historical information and the whole bit.
Yeah.
Why don't you kick it off, Dork?
Okay. Did you want?
You want to recap playoffs?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Go for it. And I'll comment.
So, I thought Buffalo was going to win the AFC.
I did too.
I thought they shot themselves in the foot in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me, I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Not at all.
But why do refs who let pass interference go, let them play all game with the pass interference?
And I'm good with letting them
I'm
play.
fine with it as long as they're consistent.
Yeah.
Suddenly find their flags on the last crucial drive in overtime. It just drives me nuts.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
We all hate it. And I'll just say right now, that's my big hope for this Super Bowl, is we don't have any controversial calls.
Yes.
We had them in the Denver-New England game.
Mm-hmm.
If they try to job the Seahawks like they did against Pittsburgh 40 years ago, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to...
Oh, on that offense, was it offensive or pass interference that wasn't all of a sudden?
Yeah, and Matt Hasselbeck got called for a illegal block.
Yeah.
Just stupid shit.
There were just a couple of weird calls, and
yeah,
it just drives me
I've been
nuts.
watching some of these shows that have been recapping former Super Bowls, and two different shows said that was the worst officiated Super Bowl in history.
It was. I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, who the? And, the idiot announcers just kept gushing over Bill Cowher.
Tell me about
basically a mediocre coach who...
And Jerome Bettis getting his ring.
Yeah, like, who gives a crap?
Hey, by the first quarter, I knew they were going to job him.
There's been a lot of good guys, good players, great players who haven't gotten rings,
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to hold a damn parade for every future Hall of Famer who finally gets his ring like it's a big deal.
Well, there's NFL royalty, and Pittsburgh's one of them, as is New England. And, Kansas City, they're royalty, Dallas, when they're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dork.
Any other playoff thoughts?
Well, I did like the officiating. Of course, the talking heads, this is their narrative.
Yeah.
New England had an easy road through the playoffs, which they did.
Yeah, they absolutely did.
And through the season.
Through the season.
But thinking about that, trying to be objective, even being a Seahawks fan, they're a gritty little fucking team with a coach that inspires.
Yeah, they're not, I'm not saying they're a bad team. They're not. They won the games they had to. You can only play what's in front of you.
That's it.
But you got Seattle who
beat the Niners
in their last five games. They beat the Niners twice. They beat the Rams twice.
Yep.
The Niners or Rams would probably beat the Patriots.
I would certainly hope so.
I know the Rams would. Niners might be a little more shaky, and they went to Carolina, and I know it's the NFC South. Right. And they kicked the shit out of a playoff team.
Right.
In the Panthers.
I hear you.
This team has been on fire down the stretch.
They're the better team.
They are.
But they don't always win.
No, they could. They have
some
flaws.
We could go back to the New England Rams Super Bowl, where the Rams were clearly the better team, and they got jobbed.
Or the Giants beat the Patriots twice when the Patriots were favored by a lot.
And they were the better team, the Patriots.
Yeah.
One of those Super Bowls was when Moss was coming off 25 TDs, was it, or 26?
Something like that.
Brady had 50?
Brady had 50-something TD passes.
50, I think.
And and there's others like, I've done this deep dive on the stats.
Why not?
In 2012, the Niners were a better team than Baltimore going in.
Yeah, they were.
But Baltimore had Flacco on the contract run to end all contract runs, and the Seahawks against New England when, they threw that pass.
Yeah.
So
Seahawks were the better team, and they had the game sealed if they run it for 2 yards.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, any other playoff thoughts?
I like the way Seattle's rolling into this game.
Yeah.
Darnold's doing nothing but exuding confidence.
Yeah.
But like I said, New England ain't gonna lie down.
No, and they have an improving defense. It should be a good game. I don't see it as being one like last year, where one team got on a roll and blew the other out.
The public and the sharps are all on Seattle.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the money.
Okay, but the line has held steady.
Yeah.
At 4.5.
There's different reasons for that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? What happens is you get a lot of bets on the New England money line, which is 2-1.
Yeah.
And so the books are covering their ass taking those bets as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but the line did move up to 5 on most of the books, but not DraftKings yet.
It's one thing that got me, that I thought about while watching the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
And I'll name Jacksonville, Chicago, Denver. Maybe the playoffs is time to pull back on the aggression a bit.
Yeah.
And kick a field goal when the points are there.
No doubt.
And these are good coaches.
This whole analytics, do this on such a down from such a distance, you can't do that all the time.
And also, though, teams adjust. And it used to be, they said, go for it on fourth. Teams that go for it on fourth make it this percentage of the time.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
52% or whatever.
Right. Yeah, but with more teams going for it on fourth, more defenses are adjusting and coming up with fourth down defenses.
They got their package.
Right. They got their fourth down package, and some of them are getting more effective.
I hear you.
The tush push isn't gimme anymore.
That's for sure.
For Philadelphia.
Yep. Or other teams. And, sometimes it is smarter just to take the points. No doubt.
So, and
now they're calling shit like that old school.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, old school wins.
Sometimes it does. And,
especially if you have a good defense.
We talk about the gutter snipe. He's a hell of a coach.
He is.
And
but he dropped the ball.
Liam Cohen and Ben Johnson both had great first years and are very promising.
Yep.
But,
they dropped the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially the gutter snipe.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I messaged you as soon as it was happening that he's an idiot.
Yep. You are back and you have such a love-hate relationship with the gutter snipe dude.
I do. I won some money off him this year with their win total and shit.
You did. And to win the division, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you cash in on that?
I got him at like plus 275.
First of all, while you're mentioning that, I gotta give you props. I know, a lot of the honors are in, but you have had a hell of a year gambling.
Thanks, Dork.
Between the, you got Stafford, who I think is the favorite for MVP. May might win it, who knows?
We'll find out in a couple hours.
And Schlesinger.
Yeah.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
He's
you nailed
alive.
that one.
But I told you, Stafford, I played the year before at 30.
Yeah.
And so I played him again. But Schlesinger, I just got off of Yahoo or something.
Yeah.
Some beat writer.
But still, you got mine for information.
Yeah.
And if you like it, go with it.
Well, yeah, and my play on the Seahawks is my crowning glory if they win.
Yep.
So I'm happy. Tonight could be a $500.
That's right.
Tonight could be a $500 night for me, Dork.
Yes, Yes. So congrats, dude.
Thanks, man.
And
Let's
I
do
think,
a little bang bang.
I think next year when we do this, we are going to try to keep better. I'm going to have a spreadsheet.
I should probably do that too.
And I'm going to try and keep better track of how we're doing, so we can, like Ross and Fez do, report we're up how many units,
I'm
and
up
we
32.
have this and that.
Ross is up 92 units on this.
Yes, he is. That's mostly on teasers, so, and
I hear you.
I don't know how. Maybe I got to figure out how to do those.
I got a little betting advice for you, Dor.
What's that?
Let's say you're like me, and when you get your tax return back, you got a few extra bucks.
Yeah.
Take like $200 and just put them on futures, whether it be NFL futures, wins or Super Bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you play the longer shots, yeah, it's less likely you're going to hit them. But when you do, it's sweet.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. And we will get into some of those in basketball and baseball later, briefly. But now we got Super Bowl to talk.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So, dude.
Oh, God, here we go again. Dork alert.
I did a deep dive. I spent a lot of time on Pro Football Reference looking at past Super Bowls.
Sweet.
And basically what statistics that the winning teams had. I held it to the last 23 years.
Okay.
Because in 2002 is when they went to the current format of four teams division in each conference.
Okay.
So here's
Did you take into account the latest and greatest tool out there, DVOA?
I did not.
Okay.
I don't know where to find that, but DVOA is good.
Oh,
yes.
You can find it.
I really didn't have time for that, but I should
got a
have.
frickin' dork alert before you go on
Do it.
here. Sorry to...
No, let's do it.
Oh, God, here we go again. Dork alert.
Okay. Eric Schatz, who's the guy who invented DVOA, which takes every situation into account.
Right.
Based on basically everything.
Right.
And it spits out a frickin' number. I don't understand it completely. But anyway, here's some interesting things.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The last, what was it? The last 49 Super Bowl participants, right?
Yes.
Based on DVOA.
Yeah.
New England's like 39th.
Okay.
You know where the Seahawks are? Fifth.
Yeah.
And we're talking like 23 years and shit.
Yeah.
And so most people kind of try to calculate that somehow into the equation because it kind of proves itself right over time.
Right.
Anyway.
Sorry. No, and that's defensive value above average?
Yes.
Okay. No, I've heard of it. I got to look into it more.
I'll send you a couple links.
Please do. Or I could use the Google.
You can use the Google. Just go DVOA and it'll take
DVOA and history.
Eric Schatz.
Okay. So, anyways, here's some of the things I looked up.
Okay.
Or I
That is so awesome.
wrote it all down, and the first one that a lot of them there was nothing there.
Okay.
Like if you compare the yards per play of a lot of the yards per pass, yards per rush of a lot of the teams and the differential, the team with the better one has lost more often than not the past 23 years.
Okay.
Except for on the defensive side. So the one who has the lower opponent's yards per play has been 14-9. Again, not a huge thing. If it swings the other way for 3 years, it's basically negligible.
That's still 68% or something.
Yeah, but the lowest opponent's yards per pass is 12-9, and opponent's yards per rush is 13-8.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, those aren't a lot, but together, they're win-win-win at a significant enough amount to make notice.
Sure.
And in all cases, it's Seattle. Seattle has yards per play. New England is 5.2, Seattle 4.6. Per pass, it's New England 6.7, Seattle 6.0. And per rush, New England 4.2, Seattle 3.7.
Yeah.
And there's also, it is a thing that the team with the easier schedule, the last 23 years, or the team with the harder schedule, that's Seattle, is 16-7.
Okay, that's significant.
That's fairly significant. Not only that, so Pro Football Reference has a number they assign to strength of schedule.
Yeah, right.
New England is 32nd at minus 4.5, and I don't think that's news. I think other places rank them the same.
Sure. It's the narrative with the talking heads.
Yeah. Anyways, teams on Pro Football Reference that made the Super Bowl with minus 2.0 or weaker strength of schedule in the last 23 years are 1-6.
Like it.
And the one that won was New England over Atlanta. And they had to do that desperate comeback to do
28-3.
Yeah. So that's not good news for New England.
Nope.
Also, the team that has more turnovers during the season, commits more turnovers, they're actually 14-7-2 in the Super Bowl. And that's Seattle.
Yep.
And also the team with more takeaways is 12-10, and that's also Seattle. Just a couple more. Fewer QB sacks allowed by your offense.
Yep.
15-8, that team. That's also Seattle.
Nate takes a lot of sacks.
And the team that has more sacks is 12-10. Not significant, but it's another win for Seattle.
You gotta love the metrics.
Okay, the other big one that I found was, or a couple more. This is red zone success percentage differential. And that's the difference between how well you do in the red zone versus how well your opponent does.
Got it.
The better team in that, which is Seattle, is 15-8.
Nice.
And this is another one. New England's defense has a negative differential between what them and their opponents do. Negative differential teams are 1-7. The only one that won was Tampa Bay against Kansas City. Kansas City had a worse negative differential. So these are the ones. Oh, no, that's teams allowing opponents over a 60% red zone success rate, like New England has. They're 1-7, and the one that won beat a team that was worse. And again, Seattle is pretty good. 50% is their opponent's red zone success rate.
Well, you know, a lot of the stuff you're spitting out there, Dork, that's why the Sharps are on Seattle, when normally they would be fading the public, which is on Seattle.
And taking the 4.5 points.
Yep.
So, and this is to win the game. This doesn't have a lot to do with the spread.
Okay. Well, just hold on a second. By the way, you're watching Fantasy Football with the Dork and the Dude. This is our Super Bowl extravaganza. And the Dork...
Oh, God, here we go again. Dork alert.
...is running down the numbers.
Okay, two more real quick. Third down conversion rate. The better one, or the better holding your opponents to a low one. Again, 14-9 record, Seattle. Opponent's average drive distance, Seattle, or 14-9 if you have a lower one. That's also Seattle. It's like death by 1,000 cuts with these. One of them doesn't mean a lot, but collectively, every stat I looked at points towards the Seahawks.
Could you find some New England stat for those Robert Kraft lovers out there, man?
I did not.
Okay, good.
I did not, and this is for the whole...
We love our Seahawks here in the Pacific Northwest, baby.
And I'm going to add, this is for the whole year. New England's defense did improve during the year, so maybe if I'd have had time, I'd have looked at the second half, and New England might look better.
Sure.
But Seattle also looks better and have improved too. So
yeah, they do.
Anyways, everything kept coming up Seahawks when I looked at it.
Really, when I heard all these numbers you put out on top of all the others model I've developed.
Yeah.
The spread should be 6.5.
I think so. I agree. And I think there's a chance it's a close game. I get why you don't want to go more than a field goal.
Right.
But I think Seattle wins by more than a touchdown.
Well, here's a trend.
Here's
a trend, though, that first of all, the underdog has covered the last 5 Super Bowls and won 4 out of them.
Yep.
And going back even further, like 12, 13 years ago or something, the any spread over 3, from 3.5 up, the underdogs covered.
Yes.
So if you believe in trends,
that's parity.
And shit, yeah.
I mean that's the thing to think about too. That's hope for the Patriots.
Definitely.
But
every year teams get overvalued a little bit, and
right.
when they lose, they go. The pros the next day are going, "What did I miss here?"
Yeah. On top of everything else, though, I am just so impressed by the Seahawks meeting every tough challenge.
Oh,
I mean, beating the Rams twice down the stretch.
Dude, I wanted
that's impressive.
I love the Seahawks, but I wanted the Rams to win because I stood to win more.
Yeah, I stood to win some with the Rams too.
Yeah, but no, they did what they had to do.
Yeah.
I think the main thing you didn't touch on it with your dork alerts and stuff, though, is their advantage in special teams.
Yes. Yes.
It's huge.
It is. Yeah. Yes, it is. They got Shaheed is dynamite.
Yeah, he is.
As a return man.
Their
they
punting
cover the
game,
kicks well.
their kicking game's good.
Yep. All that.
They're solid.
And that's no small thing.
It's huge. It's a third of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where do you want to go from here, Dorsch, or we're just kind of winging it?
Do you want to do prop bets? Talk about some prop bets we like?
Sure, and we're going to make our predictions at the end of the show.
Okay.
Because our listeners out there, especially you in Frankfurt, Germany, this will keep you listening to the rest of the show. And we have Chicago Bob's exclusive Bears report on the season and looking at the early at the draft. Is that right, Dorsch?
Yeah. Not looking at the draft, but more of a recap of the season.
Did you want to do that now before we get into the betting?
Why don't we do it? Give us a little break. You non-Bear fans can go out and get yourself a snack or something.
Well, the Dork is a lifelong Bear fan, as is Chicago Bob, his brother. Yep. And so we have to cover it just like I cover my teams.
That's right.
I was hoping to have Hawaii Tom cover the Lions, but he wasn't into it.
Okay,
here we go.
What a thrill ride this season.
Wait, hold on. Thanks, Chicago Bob, for your report.
Okay, what a thrill ride this season has been for the Chicago Bears and the NFL. The balance of power shifted dramatically, and we saw the Bears and others become legitimate Super Bowl contenders.
Mm-hmm.
Although they fell short in the divisional round against the Rams, one must consider this season a successful one.
No doubt.
With that said, it's time to hand out my 2025 Bears postseason awards. Offensive MVP, Caleb Williams gets a nod here,
no doubt,
with All-Pro guard Joe Thuney as a close second. Sorry, Joe. O-linemen get no respect.
That's for sure.
Williams' leadership, athleticism, toughness, and clutch playmaking ability helped the Bears go from worst to first in the NFC North. Thuney anchored a rebuilt offensive line that opened holes for a vastly improved running game and gave Caleb enough time in the pocket to do his thing.
So much awesome! It couldn't be awesomer! Do yourself a favor, press it again!
The defensive MVP is safety Kevin Byard. He takes this one with his league-leading 7 interceptions.
He's awesome.
Cornerback Nashawn Wright gets honorable mention for 8 total takeaways on the season. Kudos to defensive back coach Al Harris for keeping this unit playing well, despite losing starters Jalen Johnson, all-pro Jalen Johnson, that is, and Kyler Gordon for most of the season.
That hurt.
Final thoughts on the season. I was not a fan of the Bears' 2025 draft, but offensive rookies Colston Loveland, Luther Burden, Kyle Monangai, and Ozzie Trapillo were major contributors.
True.
I will not be quitting my day job in pursuit of an NFL GM position anytime soon.
Why not?
That's your loss, NFL.
Yeah.
I'm good with Ben Johnson trying to get under the skin of the Packers.
I like it.
About time a Bears coach understood the importance of this rivalry. The Bears were lucky to pull out a few of their wins this season.
You think?
That may not be sustainable, but I feel good about their future thanks to the development of a consistent running attack. On free agency in the 2026 draft.
Nice.
The Bears are going to experience some roster turnover this year, primarily on the defensive side of the ball, due to expiring rookie contracts and possible cap casualty roster cuts. All of their safeties are free agents, and they have invested a lot of money in an underperforming defensive line.
Uh-oh.
The experts say this year's free agent class is not great. I'm hearing that the Bears want Kevin Byard back and may let linebacker Tremaine Edmonds go.
He's one of their better players, isn't he?
Yeah, but he makes a lot of money.
And he gets hurt, too.
He gets hurt. The upcoming draft is supposedly deep in edge rushers and may be their best path to improving the defense. I am hoping they go DT or edge with the first pick, but I wouldn't be surprised if they went OT due to losing Ozzie Trapillo for next season. That's all from Chicago Bob now. Go Seahawks. Let's check in again during the draft.
Go Seahawks.
Once again, thanks to the Chicago Sun-Times, The Athletic, and 104 The Score for their outstanding coverage.
And Courtney Cronin, of course.
And Courtney Cronin, yes. And I'll add, the NFC North is very good.
Yeah, it is.
And the Bears, I agree with the lucky thing, and the defense has to improve. I think
no doubt.
I don't
defense was what, like 28, 29?
If that. They were bad. They had the takeaways, but as Chicago Bob correctly pointed out, that's not sustainable.
That's for damn sure.
And they need some playmakers, and I gotta wonder about Dennis Allen as a defensive guru.
I thought you guys liked him when he came in.
When he came in, I loved him, but right now he's on double secret probation with me.
Okay. Why? I mean, with limited talent, they weren't. Yeah, but he can't go out there and play for the Cats.
No, he can't. But
injuries, like you said, with Johnson.
They did improve as a year. There were a lot of injuries, so I'll give them a break.
Their talent level's mediocre.
I'm watching him. Yeah, but they spent a lot of money on it, and
that's a GM.
They just weren't that good.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see. They got to improve the defense. The offense looks good.
Now, what's their cap situation?
I think they're at about the cap now. They gotta make some moves too.
The cap's going up, of course.
Yeah, the cap is going up. That'll help everyone. But we'll see.
Okay.
But that's my take. Improve the defense.
All right.
And the NFC North is tough.
But for a long time, you guys didn't have hope. You got it now.
We have hope now. We got a coach we like. We got a QB we love. And we'll see how it all goes.
That's it.
Okay. Do you want to jump into prop bets?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I've already bet, Dork.
Let's hear it.
Okay. I actually haven't bet all that much. What I've been taking advantage of is the daily $5 bonus profit bonus boost.
Yeah.
On DK.
Okay.
And so it's usually 30%, but they've been running this happy hour special where it's a 50% boost on whatever's bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, the max is $5, but this is a time to have fun with prop bets. It's a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's what I started off. My first bet was a bet that Fez put out real early.
Yeah.
So I bet over 23.5 total points in the second half.
Okay.
Here's Fed's strategy. First quarter, teams are feeling each other out.
Right.
It might end up at 3-3 or 3-0 at the end of the first quarter and shit. And then they score at the end of the second quarter, but then they turn it on in the second half, especially when teams get desperate and shit.
And once the wheels fall off a team,
they're just gunslinging.
And the defenses get tired, and all of a sudden it becomes a who gets the ball last sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
but 23.5, that's 2 touchdowns each.
Yeah.
So I thought that was doable. And here, these are all those bonus bets I got off DK. I got $5, Seattle DST touchdown plus 380.
Okay.
Now, that was really lower. I got a profit boost. It was like 275, which you never see. They're usually 5 to 6 to 1. Let's see. I bought a square. You can buy a square, and you can pick the points.
Oh, okay.
And so I took a $5 square, Patriots 8, Seattle nothing, at 30 to 1.
Okay.
So if it's 28-10, I hit the son of a bitch.
Okay.
I got $5 three-way parlay. I got Drake May throwing 2 interceptions. I've got Seattle minus 4.5, and I got Barner anytime touchdown 18 to 1.
Oh, for those 3.
Yeah.
Love it.
They all have to hit.
Well, yeah, but...
And I've already got $950 futures bets riding on Seattle winning the Super Bowl, so I said, fuck it, I'm all in. I threw $100 on them, and I went up to minus 6.5 to get plus money, plus 107.
Okay.
So if they win by a touchdown, I hit that. I got another $5 bet. Darnold versus May passing yards. I took Darnold at plus 113.
Okay, I get it.
I've got Travion Henderson receiving plus 25 yards, 9 to 1.
Okay.
And then
I like it.
And then I've got my boy Butte for New England. First touchdown scored 30 to 1. I think they're going to let May go downfield on the first drive.
Yeah. And
if he hits Booty 30 to 1, there's 150. And then I just bet Ramondre Stevenson 60 plus rushing yards at plus 219.
Okay.
And that's what I got so far.
I like the long odds, and you bet $5 on that. I saw.
Fuck yeah.
So it's a fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the ones I like. I like both teams anytime defensive special teams touchdown.
What's that? 10 to 1.
Well, Seattle's plus 390, and the Patriots are plus 500.
Well, then you'd parlay it. It'd be like 14 to 1.
Okay, do it that way.
Okay.
But I like either or, because in half the Super Bowls there's a defensive special team touchdown scored. I mean, I saw it once. These are they're always pretty good odds.
Yeah, I got Seattle. But I like your bet. I think I'm going to parlay that.
Yeah, and I did it. I've bet it the past few years, and it's hit 2 of the 3 years I bet it, because I bet each team, and it has paid off.
Nice.
Another thing I like is quarterbacks over their rushing yardage.
Right.
Because they're just going to be scrambling more in the bigger game. A lot of times they don't run to protect themselves.
What's May, like 31?
May was 40.
Okay.
So to get the better odds, I ticked it up to 50 for plus 185.
Okay.
And Darnold, all I had to tick it up to was 10, and it's plus 156.
10 yards?
10 yards rushing.
I'll be on that.
Shaheed, he was at 5. I ticked it up to 20, plus 423.
The sharps are all on that, on Shaheed bets.
Yeah. And, so those 3 I bet. I thought about Henderson, because I'm thinking they might use him because they might be looking for a home run, so he might get more use.
He's been in the doghouse.
He's been in the doghouse, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, who knows? He might.
So I'm going to lay off him.
He might be a problem child.
Yeah, We'll see.
But I did play Henderson receiving yards over 25 at 9-1.
Well, the guy's a dynamic player.
If he gets a 27-yard reception out of the backfield, I hit that fucker.
And New England is going to need some big plays, and he has been a big play guy for them this year.
And they can't run into the middle of that Seattle line and hope for success. They're going to have to do swing passes.
And that's why I love that Butte pick of yours.
Yeah!
The first TD.
Uh-huh.
Okay, these are the MVP bets I like. May at plus 240.
Okay.
Quarterback usually wins it.
Yep.
And if New England wins, it's likely going to be him.
Mm-hmm.
Darnold is 125. I don't like those odds that much because I think it's going to be a defensive running win for Seattle.
Right. Well, you know what the pros do with a bet like that? They play both sides.
Yeah.
One they lose. They break even. The other one, they win. Whatever their bet is, $100 or whatever.
I did that last year. I played both Hurts and Mahomes MVP, and I think Hurts was, I forget what he was, but it was more than enough that both bets,
nice.
That I made a profit.
Yeah, it's called middling.
I like Walker plus 850.
Walker what? To
for
be MVP?
Because
Okay.
I think he's going to get the ball. He's had over 100 yards total for the last 5 games. They're feeding him. He's running better than he has all year.
And he hasn't broke one yet.
He hasn't broke one yet, but
he will.
Running and receiving, he has some long plays.
Yeah.
And they're using him as a receiver a lot.
Mm-hmm.
2 defenders I like. I picked one on each team.
Okay.
One is, I think, a good bet. The other, it's just a big number, so what the heck.
Okay.
Ernest Jones at plus 9,000. He leads the Seahawks in interceptions. He has a pick 6. Any player who gets a pick 6 is going to be up for the thing. He also
like
is
the
one of their leading
Raiders
tacklers.
and Rod Martin. Right?
Rod Martin, yeah. And Ernest Jones, or I mentioned him. For the Patriots, Harold Landry III.
Okay.
250-1. He leads the team in sacks. If he goes off, sack-wise.
And let's say sack, recovery, TD.
Yeah. I mean, 250-1. What the heck?
$2.
Yeah. And then Rashid Shaheed at 3,000-1. Kick return and a big run on a reverse,
And a touchdown reception.
Yeah.
That's what it would take.
Yeah. He could do it, though. So that's all. Those are the props I like.
Hey, for little guys like us, we throw $2 or $3 on those, and that's what I'm saying. That's why it's fun.
That's why it's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And the reminder to gamble responsibly. Oh, jeez, I had the beer here. Come on, dude.
Hey, Dork, get that shit off the table, man. We'd have time to buy a new setup if you fucked.
I'm the type of guy, the beer will be here, and I'll reach for the Seahawks hat, not even thinking about the beer.
Yeah,
and
not
knock it
good.
over.
I'm glad you
I call that the Fred Mertz move,
I'm glad you caught yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything else to add?
Can I talk a little NBA?
Oh, hell yeah.
And Major League Baseball bets?
I'm ready to talk Major League. I got some notes here for my future betting already, Dork.
So the two, the NBA is kind of crazy this year.
You think? My Dallas Mavericks are now 1,000-1.
Now that they traded AD.
Yeah.
Anyways, the 2 bets I like most for winning it all are the Timberwolves at 25-1.
Okay.
And the Pistons at 16-1.
I like the Pistons.
I mean, that's just good. I thought about the Cavaliers, but
I almost bet the Pistons early in the season.
The Cavaliers zoomed up with the Harden trade.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about that, but Harden has always been terrible in the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
Great player, future Hall of Famer, blah, blah, blah. Maybe he goes on a run for a legacy thing.
Why do you think that is, man? Just
who knows? Who knows? He's not terrible, but a lot less than he is regular season.
He can't take over a game.
That's the way it seems.
Okay.
So I ignored the Cavs, Minnesota and Detroit. Those are my favorite longer shots this year.
I might throw something down on Detroit.
Now, in Major League Baseball, my team, the White Sox, they've been in the dumps the past 2 years. But you can get them at plus 5,000 to win the division. It's not a great division.
That's 50 to 1.
They will be improved, and plus 2,000 to make the playoffs. I think that's a good bet I'm throwing down.
That's 20 to 1, right?
That's a team that was like they played 500 ball coming down the stretch.
They look better. They look better.
They looked a lot better. The younger guys are going to improve.
Yep.
Yeah, take it to the bank.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Okay,
And the White Sox are a homer pick, just for the record.
Okay, here's what I got. And like I say, I don't come up with this shit because I don't follow baseball that close, so I rely on these other cats. I've got the Rockies over 52.5 wins.
I like it.
They were coming on at the end of last year.
Yeah.
I got the White Sox over 66.5.
I love it.
I got the Red Sox over. I don't have their number. And then I've got some cat named Emerson, Rookie of the Year.
Okay, who's he play for?
I don't fucking know. I'd have
some cat named Emerson.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
And then our Seattle Mariners, Gilbert, leading the league in strikeouts.
Okay.
And the A's over their win total.
Okay, I like it. I
haven't bet them, but that's what I wrote down. And that's what
they're still playing in Sacramento, right?
They are for one more year.
One more year, then
they
Vegas,
go to Vegas,
baby.
Yep.
Okay.
I got some squares, Dork, at a local establishment I want to run down.
Let's hear it.
Got a $20 board.
Okay.
Okay, so the final it pays $400 a quarter. Final score $800. I ended up with some fucked up numbers for like early in the game, but possibly final score.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got New England, Seattle. I've got 8-0 New England, Seattle, and I got 0-8. So if that comes up, I got that covered.
20 to 8. I mean, with the 2-point conversion, who knows?
Well, 28-10, 28-20.
28-20, 30 to 28.
38-10. Anyway.
38-0. Come on.
Yeah.
A lot of winners there.
I don't know about that, but I've got New England 1, Seattle 7. I've got New England 5, Seattle 2. So those aren't good numbers. In fact, the first two boards, I'm on 3.
Yeah.
First two boards, I didn't really like a lot of my numbers, but I got New England 4, Seattle 7's a good number.
That's a good one.
I got New England 6, Seattle 0, good
That's
number.
Good.
0-1, not bad
Those
for
are good.
later on, and 6-4, not bad. But my last board is when I really ended up some good numbers. I got New England 3, Seattle 1.
Okay.
So 21-13 or some
Yeah.
bullshit. I got 7-7, which I love. I've hit on that number before. I got 2-7, not a good number, but I've got 7-6.
Love it.
And 5-6.
Okay.
I don't like 5-6.
And with the 2-point conversion,
yeah,
the 5s and
Safeties.
2s and 8s aren't as bad as they have been.
Maybe a safety.
Safety would be fun.
Seattle. A missed extra point.
Seattle, when they beat Denver 13 years ago, they first score of the game was a safety.
Yeah, it was. It went
a lot
over.
of sharps lost money on that one.
Went over Peyton's head.
Yeah, I remember that.
I loved it. I think you were here watching that with me, Dork.
I think I was, yeah.
Okay, well, that's our Super Bowl show. Thanks for watching Fantasy Football with the Dork and the Dude. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Enjoy the game. Go Seahawks!
Go Seahawks. And, enjoy the game.
You know what?
Party responsibly. Enjoy Bad Bunny. All that.
Oh, love Bad Bunny.
Well, I'll see when I hear him for the first time.
Next year, let's hope for a Seattle-Chicago Super Bowl.
Can't happen. They're both in the NFC.
I know that, Dork.
By the way, here's some trivia. What is the only Super Bowl that cannot happen again?
That cannot happen again.
Yes.
Super Bowl I?
No, Super Bowl III. The
Okay.
Jets and the Colts.
Okay.
Because the Colts moved to the AFC with the Jets.
Right.
When they did the merger.
Right.
So that's it. There's some trivia.
Uh-huh. But then, yeah, okay. That is some trivia. Oh, and I do have a couple futures bets I threw down.
Oh, for next year?
For next year, I've got the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers to win the Super Bowl at 100-1. I just threw $10.
I love it.
I mean, that's pizza money, as the pros say.
And you know what? If you'd have said the same thing about the Seahawks, you threw $10 down on the Seahawks.
Yep.
Before last year's Super Bowl, I said, dude, you're crazy.
Might
as well flush your money down the toilet.
That's what I did.
Uh-huh.
So
if
and
you
your
see
Bear-
something you like,
Yeah.
throw it down.
And your Bears are 25-1.
They
Throw
are.
40 on them to win $1,000.
Yeah.
If I'm you, I'm doing that.
Okay. I might do that.
I'll loan you the fucking money if you need it, Dork.
No, I got
only
the
10% interest.
all the money I got from the fantasy league.
Yeah.
That's still rolled up, sitting on a cup, in a kitchen drawer. So
put it in your DK account.
I think I will eventually.
Why
yeah.
not?
Oh yeah. I need something.
I mean, that's money that you won. So you're ahead of the game.
Yep.
Playing with house money. Throw that in your DK account because I know you don't usually keep a lot of money in that.
I don't. I put in a couple hundred at
But
the
if
beginning of
you had
each
300 or 400 in there on top of what you probably currently have, you could have a fun season all year.
Oh yeah, gonna do it.
Change your style, Dork.
We got to constantly change to keep them guessing and to keep up with the times. Okay, will we have a Super Bowl recap next week?
We will have a Super Bowl recap next Thursday, Dork.
We will, yeah. How about that?
That works for me. And
Thursday's about the only day next week I can do it.
Okay.
I got a stress test. I'm actually going to a Blazers game on Monday.
Sweet.
And then head for the coast on Friday.
You're taking some time off, are you?
Here and there, yeah.
Cool.
Not the whole week, but
All right.
Yeah.
Where in the coast you going?
Waldport.
Okay. What's the weather look like?
Who cares?
I care. I don't want to be
it's
out there in the
probably
rain and wind and shit.
Cold and wet and windy, but whenever I'm on the coast, there's always windows where I'm able to walk on the beach, and if not, I'll hang out, watch the ocean from the place, and read a book.
That's it. Is that the trip you treated yourself to by winning the league?
Kind of, yeah. That was a joke, but that actually came up. So, Valentine's weekend,
why not?
Take the woman out there.
Yeah, I took my trip to Arizona with my wife, and it was cool.
Oh yeah, rock hounding, I love it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again watching Fantasy Football, the Dork and the Dude. Best of luck this weekend on your bets and who you're rooting for, and I hope the Seahawks are champs, and I would really like to see Sam Darnold get that monkey off his back.
This has been a fun season, as Bob said. There was
I love
a changing
the long
of
shots.
the guard. I love that.
New England 80-1, Seahawks 60.
It's just been a very entertaining season, and I'm biased, of course, but it would be a shame if it ended with a New England victory, I think. So
I would hate it, especially if the refs interfere.
Exactly.
That's my biggest fear. I think team to team, the Seahawks should kick their ass.
Yeah.
But if the refs interfere here or there, they could change the outcome. And
Exactly.
we've seen it fucking happen. I don't want to see it because people are tired of that shit.
Yep.
All right. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Tom, this is business, and this man is taking it very, very personal. It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
It's fucking business.
Business, man.
And this is for the New England fucking Patriots. Yeah, my boy putting it on you. My boy is putting it on you.
That guy used Zay Flowers to mess with me. So
He fucking works.
he does. I'm a believer now.
It's Corbett. Corbett.
Corbet.
Get down, Corbett.